we don't really take the time to consider what drains our energy and what fuels our energy. We know, right? But most of the time, we're not actually documenting it. So when we're able to look at that list, it just helps bring some awareness so that we can do more of the things that light us up, that bring us energy, and we can let go of some of the things that drain our energy and that are stopping us from achieving the dreams that we have on our lists. This is Lead with Culture. I'm Kate Volman, and today we have another Matthew Kelly episode. And I'm excited because this one is about time. We've all heard somebody say time is our most valuable asset, our most valuable resource. But according to Matthew Kelly, that's actually not true. It's something else. It's something else that we get to manage in our lives so that we can do all the things that we want to do and fulfill all the dreams that we have on our dream list. So let's hear what Matthew Kelly has to say about time.
You don't need more time, you need more energy. Let's face it, there are 24 hours in a day. Nobody gets more, nobody gets less. It doesn't matter how much money you have, it doesn't matter who your father is, and it doesn't matter how well you kick a football. You get 24 hours, I get 24 hours, everyone gets 24 hours. It is a pure form of equality. So how is it that some people get so much more done each day? Energy. Energy is the differentiating factor. Energy is our most valuable resource, not time. For too long, we've been subscribing to myths like time is our most valuable resource, or stress is bad, or downtime is a waste of time, or money drives performance. Time isn't our most valuable resource, energy is. Stress isn't bad, stress all the time is bad. Downtime isn't a waste of time, too much downtime is a waste of life. Money doesn't drive performance, passion and purpose drive performance. Here are 5 ways to increase your energy level. 1, drink 8 large glasses of water each day. 2, sleep at the same time every night. 3, go for a walk every day. 4, make one healthier choice at every meal. And number 5, avoid toxic people and content.
Okay, I love this for so many reasons. First of all, short and sweet, right? Simple. It's a simple idea, but one that's so important if we're going to fulfill the dreams we have in our lives. I love when Matthew said, passion and purpose drive performance. Passion and purpose. How jazzed and excited do we feel when we are doing the things that we really enjoy doing, the activities that we love, the work that we really love? And we've got to have a lot of energy in order to do that. Matthew understood how important time and energy is to help us fulfill our dreams. There's a whole session around time and energy in the Dream Manager program, which is our life coaching program. And session number 6 is time and energy. This session is really fun because there's a lot of aha moments. Because how many people, and I'll ask you, have you ever said, I really want to pursue this dream, but I don't have enough time? There's just not enough time. That is an easy excuse to make. In fact, in my book, Do What You Love, I shared the 7 myths stopping people from pursuing their passions. And myth number 5 is there's not enough time. It's what we tell ourselves because then it gets us off the hook from pursuing a dream that we really want to achieve. It gets us off the hook from becoming the best version of ourselves because that's what our dreams do. They help us become the best version of ourselves. And so we're meant to go after those dreams, and we can't go after those dreams unless we have enough energy to go after them. And so in this session, we uncover some ways to fuel your energy throughout the day. And there's this really beautiful activity. So we've got to manage our energy, right? When we wake up in the morning, we feel, well, depending on depending if you're a morning person or a night person, but you have a certain amount of energy at different times of the day. So let's just say in the morning, let's say you're a morning person, you wake up, you have all this energy, and you need to leverage that energy throughout the day. And you can fuel your energy and get more of it. And then, of course, we've all experienced those days where we feel like the energy is being sucked from us. And we have this activity that helps you kind of figure out how to fuel the energy in your life. So here's what it says in our program. It's energy management. Although we can't increase the time we receive each day, we can make more deliberate choices to increase the energy we have each day. What are your energizers and drainers? So here's the activity that you get to do. So get out a piece of paper. If you're driving, you can do this later. But get out a piece of paper and you're going to write down people, places, and activities. Because when we think about energy and what fuels our energy, it's things in these categories, right? We have people in our lives that think about the person that you love to call when you want to talk through a really fun idea, or you're just kind of maybe feeling a little down and you call them because they fuel you with energy. When you get off the phone with them, you're excited, you're happy, you see the bigger future for yourself. If you're going through something challenging, you get psyched about your dreams because you guys are probably talking about your dreams and supporting each other. So those are the people. So on this list, you're going to write down who in your life fuels you with energy, who increases your energy, who are those energizers in your life. And then there's places. So there's places, right? Everything has energy. You know, when you walk into a store, sometimes you're like, ooh, this is a vibe. You walk into a coffee shop and you're like, I like this. Right? It's fun. When I was writing my book, there was a couple different little coffee shops that I would just love to go into just because, hey, I'm still kind of in my own little corner doing my thing, but there was just this energy to a local coffee shop where you feel like other people are being creative and artsy and having interesting conversations, and there's just like a vibe and an energy. And then we've all also walked into a place and we're thinking, "Ooh, I don't like it here. I got to I got to get out." And so what are the places that you love to go because they fuel you with energy? You get excited when you're there. And then activities. What do you do that increases your energy? What do you do that just lights you up? That even if you come home and you are exhausted, if you start doing this one activity, oh man, it feels like you just got this new jolt of inspiration. What does that look like for you? So maybe it's cooking. Maybe you love going and playing the piano. Maybe it's taking a walk, working out. Working out is a great energizer for a lot of people. We think, oh, I don't feel like working out, and then you work out and you're done, and you're like, yes, I'm so glad I got that done. I feel pumped. I feel energized. I feel like I've accomplished something. So people, places, and activities. You're going to write down that list of what fuels your energy. Then you're going to write down on another piece of paper, maybe flip it around. You're going to then put down people, places, and activities again. But this time you're going to write down the drainers, your energy drainers, right? Who are the people that when you talk to, you're like, oh my gosh, I got to get off the phone with this person, or please leave my office. Like, who are those people in your life that just drain your energy for whatever reason? Same thing with places. What are the places that maybe you go to that just really you feel yourself stressed or anxious, or you don't want to be there anymore? What are those places and activities? What are the activities that just drain you? We have to really identify these particular activities in our lives in order for us to know, especially in our work life, know when we should be doing them and shouldn't be doing them. So a lot of people on this part, the activity that they put, can you guess what the number one activity people put on this list? Email. People don't love emails, right? Like we don't love emails, although we feel it's like we're attached to our emails all day, and yet we know that they drain our energy. And so we can, instead of saying, "Hey, we have to be attached to our emails 24/7." No, there are ways to put different things into place, and so we're able to not be so attached to our emails. And so, what are those activities? And maybe email is one for you, but what are the activities that really drain you? And this is kind of easy to do in work. Like when you think about the work that you do, there's always work that people do that kind of drain our energy, and they still have to get done. It doesn't mean that we don't get our work done, but there are certain strategies that we can just either eliminate certain things, or we have a much better understanding of when to do some of the activities that drain our energy, right? We don't want to do the activities that drain our energy when we're upbeat and we need our creative minds going. And so, by coming up with this list of people, places, and activities that are our energy enhancers and then the energy drainers, we're able to then kind of rework our calendar so that we make the best use of our energy and our time. So I hope you take some time to do that exercise. It can really be an aha moment because we don't really take the time to consider what drains our energy and what fuels our energy. We know, right? Like you're going to be able to create that list pretty easily, but most of the time we're not actually documenting it. So when we're able to look at that list and it just helps bring some awareness so that we can do more of the things that light us up, that fuel us, that bring us energy, and we can let go of some of the things that don't serve us, that drain our energy, and that are stopping us from achieving the dreams that we have on our lists. I hope you found this episode helpful. It is definitely a good one, something that we at Floyd are really passionate about because we work with people on achieving their dreams and building better teams, and time and energy is a big one. If we can serve you in any way, we would love to do that. If you're interested in learning more about either the Dream Manager coaching program or executive or leadership coaching, a lot of the stuff that we talk about on this podcast, it's all stuff that we work with our clients on. And so if you're interested in learning about what that might look like for you and how a coach can help support you in this area as well as all other areas of your life, we would love to have that conversation with you. You can go to floydcoaching.com and someone on our team will get back to you and have that conversation. All right, you are awesome. And until next time, lead with culture.